All right, if it happens again, then I'm switching to TikTok. We'll see if that works. And then maybe I'll just use my regular phone. I think it's trying to do a software update, so maybe that's affecting it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's probably going to happen again. I don't know if it's this phone trying to do an update or something like that. It's trying to do like a software update, so maybe that's affecting it. I don't know. If it happens again, I'm going to switch to TikTok. See if that works. Or maybe just my other phone. But this is like a new phone. There's nothing stored on it. There's like basically only YouTube is like the only thing that I put on this phone. I haven't had it on I haven't used it in a while, so that's why it needs to do an update. But it didn't even start the update yet because it's got to be at 20% battery. And it's charging. I don't know. Did I break any of the guidelines or something? I don't think so. The puppies are out there barking at each other. Cute little barks. Seems to be okay for now. Yeah, that sucks. There was somebody was in my other stream giving some gifts. That was really cool. And then it crashed. I think when you get some gifts, it helps the stream. Let me put a sticker here. There's a few people in here now. Why aren't you vegan? That's the question of the day. Let me know in the comments, why aren't you vegan? If you think animals deserve respect, then hit the like button. Patricia from Texas. Texas is cool. I met this really cool Chinese lady the other day. She was talking about moving to Texas. She's got a husky. She's got a husky just like Nova. Literally acts just like Nova. She rescued her from the streets just like Nova. That's where Nova came from. She's just like a stray dog. I'll be there on Monday. So I've been to Houston. I was only in Houston for like a day, but then I spent the weekend in Austin. I went to Houston, right? Me and some of my buddies, we went to Houston. We got there. We were just spending the night there, and then we were going to Austin, and we went out to some bars. This is like back when I was like, I don't know, 23, 24, something like that. It's like 10 years ago. Damn. We went out to some bars and got pretty drunk. And we walked by the art museum in Houston, and it has like some sculpture out front. Well, I like jumped up on it, being a dumbass. I didn't jump up on it, but like I grabbed it, like I don't know what I was doing. Doing some pull-ups or something stupid, and I dislocated my shoulder. So I spent the night in the hospital. The one night that I was in Houston, I spent it in the hospital. And yeah, that was it's my Houston story. Got drunk and dislocated my shoulder. One of the like 8 times I've dislocated my shoulder. Simba. I met a dog named Simba one time. I have a bunch of dogs. I have 3 dogs, and then I have 3 dogs and then 10 foster dogs. 10 foster dogs. I'm making dog food right now. That's what I'm making for them. To mix in with their V dog. Normally eat V dog. Yeah, I love dogs too. They're cool. And cats. I'm house sitting for the house that has a bunch of cats again. If you were in my streams before, there's a house that I care for her pets. She fixes all the strays in town and brings them in and gives them a home. She has 22 cats and a big Malamute. What's up, everybody? My stream crashed a couple times, so I don't know what's going on with YouTube and my app here, but if it crashes again, I'm probably going to go over to TikTok. I might restart YouTube on my other phone and do TikTok on this phone and just see what happens. But there's like no reason for it to crash, so I'm kind of confused. I am from Pennsylvania. Maryland, Pennsylvania area. The Mason-Dixon line. thought about moving to Texas a couple years ago. When I bought this house, I was thinking about moving to Texas and buying a house in Texas instead of here. This was before I got Nova. Then I ended up buying this house, ended up getting Nova, and then ended up not going anywhere. I was also considering Miami because I got a buddy down in Miami who was going to give me a job and a place to stay. So it would have been easy for me to go down there and just change things up. I probably should have done that. I don't know. I wouldn't have started a little rescue if I did that. I'd be doing different stuff, but I would still be an activist and still speaking up for the animals, but I wouldn't be able to have so many dogs. Yeah, I couldn't end the last stream either. It glitched out, and it'll just end itself eventually. It's probably just like a black screen or something, isn't it? Making dog food. Where's that in Texas? I'm not sure where that is. I was also thinking about moving down to Baltimore. I was applying for jobs at different places there. I ended up not getting either of those jobs. They were pretty competitive. I really wish I got I was trying to get a job with Rocket Labs in Baltimore. Basically would be like one of my dream jobs, working on rockets, and they also pay some of the employees with stock, like you could get stock. And this is when their stock was less than $5. So that would have been awesome. It went up to like 150 from $5. So it would have like probably made more money on the stock than from working, which I did. I owned a lot of their stock anyway, but it would have just been more. I bought it under $5 and I sold it at 90. I sold some at 70 and then I sold the rest at 90. Then it kept going up. I think it's probably back around 100 now, but crazy. That was my best trade of the year last year. I took all that money and adopted all these dogs. But it wasn't that much fun. I don't buy a lot of individual stocks. I can teach you how to trade though if you want. My main strategy, I have an app that I built that basically sends you alerts when it sees certain things, and it back tests the strategy for as long as that product has been around, which is like 7 years. It's literally up over 700% in 7 years. Pretty crazy. way above target. The target is like 25% a year, 25% a year, which is still a lot. So I can't make you a millionaire overnight. Well, I mean, I could, but like not, you know, it wouldn't be very likely. I could show you how to put trades on that will make you a millionaire if certain things happen, but your odds would be very low. But if you want $1 million over like 20 years, I can almost guarantee that you'll have $1 million over 20 years if you do certain things and you add enough money in. The first 5 to 10 years, you have to be adding in a lot of money. And not even a lot of money, like 5% of what you make. As long as you make like an average wage and you invest like 5% like every paycheck and you invest it at a certain way, I'll basically guarantee that you'll have $1 million in 20 years. But that's actively managing 5%. You'd probably have to save and invest between 15 and 20%, realistically. Somewhere between, but it wouldn't all be in one thing. 15 to 20% spread out around multiple different accounts. Actively manage like 5%. And you can be as active as, like, you could trade almost every day if you wanted to, or you could trade, minimum would be like 3 times a month, probably 10 minutes each time. So call it like 30 minutes a month. It's like nothing. And everything else you can just automate. So it's like basically 4 or 5 different accounts, 30 minutes a month of work, saving 20% of your pay. You can be a millionaire in 20 years. And then if you just keep investing that and rolling it up, and it grows exponentially. So then if you can have like $3 million in 30 years or 40 years. Basically guaranteed. That's, you know, if you start when you're 20, in 30 years you could have $3 million. That's 50. You can probably retire with $3 million. And if you're lucky, you could do it in a shorter amount of time. Retire in your 40s. Just don't adopt a bunch of dogs. Yeah, I can't stop the previous stream. It wouldn't let me get back to it at all, but over time it'll just end itself. I paused the TikTok stream the other day for, I don't know, it wasn't even 10 minutes. It was a few minutes, but it wasn't too long. And TikTok ended my stream and I had to start another one. YouTube, I think you can keep it paused for a long time. Are you trying to be a championship boxer or the strongest man in the world? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm pretty sure there's been championship boxers and strongest men in the world, or at least in their like countries, that don't eat animals. So I don't I don't think that's even right. Pretty sure there's like a dozen other things that you should do to give yourself an advantage with those things than eating animals. And you're probably not doing any of those other things. You're probably, honestly, you're probably better off not eating animals for any of that anyway, because of the inflammation. It just kind of shows you don't know what you're talking about. How's it going? Okay. These guys don't listen. They don't listen about anything. Just walk through the house with their shoes on. Taking food upstairs. At least they're clean. They're not like the other roommates that just trash the room. It's the only reason that I let them do that. They're not really supposed to.
I'll get resting a little bit. I just brought this right now.
Okay.
There's 100 now. I'll get dressed later.
Thanks. What's the date today? They didn't give me all the rent last week. They're gonna get behind. Pro-life people. How do you call yourself pro-life when you like to kill baby animals? Literal baby animals. An unborn baby isn't a baby, so nobody kills babies except people that eat animals. All vegans are against killing babies. All vegans are against killing human babies. All vegans are against killing baby animals. So I just say I'm against killing babies now. When everyone talks about the pro-life, like, yeah, sure. I always say, yeah, I'm pro-life. I'm against killing babies. But what about the baby animals? container to hold all this stuff. So I'm gonna put more in here. It doesn't seem to be crashing anymore, so. Oh, the gay thing. I'm not gay either, buddy. You can be vegan and not gay. What's wrong with gay people, though? Most vegans are just normal people. Why do you think vegans are unhealthy? I'm probably way more healthy than you are. I'm way healthier than most people. So it's really funny when people say that. Actually, vegans tend to be healthier than non-vegans because they pay more attention to all the things they consume. So if you think vegans are unhealthy, it's because you believe like a headline that you saw somewhere. It's actually kind of pretty stupid if you ask me. It shows you've never actually looked into it at all. Animal Justice 21 has a dietitian that you can talk to that will help you with any issues that you have. A vegan dietitian that can debunk all the misinformation that you want to put out there. Any good dietitian will tell you that you can thrive on plants alone. You just have to eat a well-planned diet, which anyone should eat a well-planned diet. Whether you eat animals or not, you should be eating a well-planned diet. If you're just eating whatever, you're probably not very healthy. Literally goes for anything. Track what you eat. If you paid more attention to what you're eating, you'd probably lean closer to a plant-based diet anyway because it's healthier. Whether you've looked into the ethical concerns at all or not, if you just care about your health and you actually did the research, you'd probably be plant-based. And then you can look into the ethical concerns and then maybe be vegan. And that's why vegans talk about being vegan, because of the ethical concerns. It's not a diet. It's not like people are trying to push their diets on you. It's not a preference. They're not trying to make you prefer one thing over another thing. It's about just not exploiting the animals. Not using animals because the animals don't want to be used. They don't give consent to that. They're actually telling us no, and you refuse to listen. So you're victimizing animals, and it's not a good thing. It's not good for anybody. So knock it off. Can somebody put animaljustice21.org on here, and I can pin it. So if people actually want to learn about the ethical concerns, they can check it out. I haven't got a confirmation yet if they're gonna put Animal Justice 21 on the March for Animals site. I'm talking to them about it, but I am confirmed now as one of the team leaders for the March for Animals later this year. So if you guys are going to the march and you want to be on my team, when you fill out the form, go to marchforanimals.org, fill out the form, and one of the questions they ask if there's like a person that you want to be on a team with. So put my name down. You can be on my team. No, if I'm looking at you. No, if come be on my team. We never met at Ridgeland. I was looking for you, but I couldn't find you. I need to reach out to Jeremy and see if he's coming, if he wants to be on my team. He might be leading the team himself, though. I didn't think about that. Got a puppy. Puppies hear me in here. They want to come in. Bugs die, though. Yeah, there was somebody in a TikTok stream I was watching yesterday. They were talking about the crop deaths. They're like 8 billion animals die for vegan farms. Like, they're not vegan farms. If you want to know how many animals die for vegans to eat plants compared to animals that also die and or are exploited for unnecessary things, it's about 3,000 to 1. So people that say crop deaths, vegans are hypocrites because of crop deaths for vegetables. It's literally saying that because one animal is killed while farming crops for a vegan, other people can kill 3,000 animals just because, and it's okay. But even that one crop death for a vegan to eat vegetables or whatever plants, like that can still be improved. But most of those other animals that are killed for no reason at all, like the system depends on killing those animals. And even if one animal dies because a vegan is buying, vegetables, plants that are grown by a non-vegan farmer, like that has nothing to do with there's other 3,000 animals. It's just so wild. It's like saying somebody driving a car accidentally hits a dog, so it's okay to go out and kill 3,000 dogs. Like actually try to find them and kill them because somebody accidentally hit one with a car. Like that, it makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Probably getting hot. I need my bigger blender so I don't have to use it so much. I'm gonna like burn this thing up. Using it over and over and over again. Yeah, the husky that I'm watching on Monday, she has some chickens. She uses them for their eggs. They just like run around in the backyard. So I'll be hanging out with some chickens on Monday. I'll probably do a short stream, introduce the chickens. I'll probably take some of their eggs and feed them back to them. Yeah, that guy wasn't listening, was he? He was just coming up with excuse after excuse. Don't be like that guy. If you're in here and you're not vegan, don't be like him. Learn more. I totally missed it. If somebody commented Animal Justice 21, I totally missed it. Go to animaljustice21.org. If you need to talk to a dietitian or a nutritionist, go to the resource page. You don't even have to sign up. You can just go to the first site, scroll to the bottom, and click on resources, or just type it in. It's animaljustice21.org/resources. You can go to the nutritionist and the dietitian right there. There's also fitness coaches, bodybuilding, vegan fitness coaches. You can apply for a scholarship. Literally every resource you need is there. There's books you can read, there's videos you can watch, there's other YouTube channels that you can follow. So like if you want to learn more, go there, do the 21 days. You have to answer the questions to unlock the next day. There's no right or wrong answers. It's not a test. It's not a course. It's not a quiz. You literally just think about the question and just write down how you feel. It can be one sentence. It can be a whole paragraph. It's totally up to you. And if you guys started it, go back and do the next day. I know some of you guys have been doing it, but you haven't completed it yet. There's only been a few people that have actually completed the whole 21 days. Most people get stuck on day one or within the first week. There's a few people that are in the last couple of days, so they just got to finish. And there's a bunch of people that are like in the middle. But you can have a day streak, try to continue your day streak. You earn achievements and like badges throughout the site by doing different things. I just got the community leader achievement because I've posted 100, was it 100 public reflections? Go to the community tab and read some of the other reflections by some of the other people. You can learn a little bit about how other people think about things. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna, actually that's something I gotta do today. I gotta write it on my list. I'm gonna add something to the site so when somebody joins, it actually takes them through the site and shows them everything and shows them how to do the challenge, how to get to certain places. Do you guys think that's a good idea? So like right when you sign in, it'll just have different pop-ups and be like, you know, go here, do this, go here, check this out. I thought that might help people that like aren't as technical. There's only a little bit left in here. I have nowhere to put it. Oh, but you didn't eat your food. Oh, thanks for the gift. I didn't even see it. Somebody gave me a gift earlier. What's up, young blood? If you guys can share the March for Animals site also, that would be awesome. marchforanimals.org. Sign up. I'll probably use the rest of this later to feed the dogs today. Where do I put it for now? Maybe I'll just put it in here. Microgreens. I really want to start growing my microgreens again. I want to rehome all the puppies. If I rehome all the puppies, I can finish building the kennel spaces down in the basement and then not have dogs in my other rooms over there. And then I can start doing my microgreens again. Bring back my microgreen room. And I'll have time to actually do it. I have all the supplies. Yeah, they are exploited. What are you talking about? Who's saying that those animals aren't exploited? We have a very long history of exploiting animals. Farmers use animals to do things you can have a machine do now. I mean, it was necessary at some points. Unfortunately, either humans would die or you have to use some animals to help you grow some crops or whatever. I don't think it's very necessary now to be killing animals to grow food. We can change over to like vertical farms. We can grow with hydroponics instead of using dirt. Have you guys seen the Dyson the Dyson place, the Dyson vertical farm, go watch a video on that. It's like crazy. It's just a warehouse with like plants that move through. It's all automated. Like they grow tons of different things there. Like I saw a clip of them growing strawberries, and they have like robot arms coming and picking the strawberries off. It's all completely automated. It's all indoor. It's like all hydroponics. They can grow way more food there in that little space than you could ever grow on a farm outside in the ground. Like it's like the future of farming. And there are animal-free nutrients that you can use to put into the water when you grow hydroponically. It's probably cheaper to use other products, but it's not a requirement. Normal diet. What's a normal diet? That makes no sense. There is no normal diet. Normal diet is different no matter where you are in the world and who you are. Everybody eats differently. It doesn't justify what happens to animals. Make a plant-based diet your normal diet. Normal though. It's like a cultural thing. Dude, what some of the cultures do to people and animals is crazy. And should never happen. Doesn't matter if it's cultural or not. If it's stupid and we know better, we shouldn't be doing it. And like there's some things that are cultural that are very stupid and should totally end. This isn't big enough, so I gotta put it in here. The slop. The vegan slop. That's what I'm making. Yeah, rescuing animals is different than breeding them to turn them into food. You rescue animals and they become part of your family, you know? It's not like... It's not like having farmed animals that you just treat as objects. Burnt in the bottom. I cooked it super low. There's still little burnt pieces in the bottom. That annoys me. Now I'm starting to pick them all out. It's gonna make the dogs not want to eat it. Lulu will eat anything. Click the link in the pinned comment. Go to that site. You can learn a bunch. Day one is on sentience. Do you know what sentience is? There's research studies that you can look into. Watch that video. Watch the video on day one. It's like a 30-minute. You don't have to watch the videos. All you have to do is answer the questions to unlock the next day. But if you want to learn more, watch the videos each day. Each day has a video. And day one has the video that I saw that made me decide to live vegan. I watched that. It was about 30 minutes. It's just a speech. After I saw that, I sat down and I thought, why am I not vegan? Seriously thought about it. Why am I not vegan? I tried to come up with one reason. One actual reason, not an excuse. And I'm like, I got nothing. I can't think of one thing. I thought to myself, well, I guess I'm vegan now. I figured it out. And at the same time, I was like, man, why didn't I know this stuff? Why didn't somebody tell me this sooner? And that's why vegans talk about it to other people, because it's like, there's some people out there just like me that probably wish they knew sooner, probably wish they saw a stream like this and people talking about it, and a resource like that where you can just go there and learn stuff. I actually have a link on my channel. If you just go to the main part of my channel there, to my links, there's a link there that explains why I'm vegan. It's pretty long. And there's even more to that than what's there, but it's a lot of the things that I thought about, that I reflected on when I was just talking, right after I watched that video. I sat down and I thought about it for 3 hours. It took about 3 hours between watching that video and really thinking about it, trying to figure out why I'm not vegan. All right, done. And did it in 1 hour, perfect. So I thought it was going to take about an hour. I got to clean up. But and I still am. I'm very health focused, and I was eating less animal products for my health. Before I realized all the ethical aspects to being vegan, I forget where I was going with that. My sink isn't draining. It better not be draining into the basement. That would be really bad. Hopefully it's just all the food went in there. Don't recommend. Yeah, well, just because other people are racist, does that mean that you're racist? Like, there's other people out there like doing horrible things to other humans, to other adults, to other children, to other animals. You don't do that because other people do it. Like, you know better, so you do better. Just like, what does it matter what other people do? That shouldn't affect what you do. There will always be people that want to exploit animals. It's just the sad truth. But that's not the majority of people. Most people just do it because they don't really know better and they're afraid to change. Not because they want to exploit animals. Most people don't want to exploit animals. So if you do want to exploit animals and you feel good about exploiting animals, you're in the minority. Because you lost weight on a carnivore diet? What is that? That has nothing to do with animals, bro. It's just a diet. The carnivore diet is not the opposite of a vegan practice and an ethical principle. They really have nothing to do with each other. More people that just saying things that don't understand. Yeah, a carnivore diet is. People want to say that vegans are missing essential nutrients, but a carnivore diet is. If you only eat meat, now some people say they're on a carnivore diet and they eat mainly animals, but they still eat like some vegetables and some other things. Like if you only eat meat, you're definitely missing a lot of nutrients that you need. But it's just an elimination diet. You cut out a lot of like processed crap. Yeah, you're probably going to be healthier if you were eating terrible before. Which if you have 150 pounds to lose, you were probably eating pretty terrible before. You can do a plant-based diet and eat whole foods, watch your calories, eat, if you're eating 4 meals a day, cut it to 3, then cut it to 2. Eat less, eat earlier in the morning, don't eat late at night. There's a lot of things you can do to lose weight without exploiting animals. You can eat ethically and lose weight, or you can gain weight. I actually gained a lot of weight and a lot of muscle. I was tiny when I used to eat animal products, and then I realized we shouldn't be turning animals into products, and I was a lot happier eating plant-based foods, and I was able to plan out a really good diet to gain 25 pounds. I gained like 25 pounds in a couple months. Basically 25 pounds of muscle too, because my body fat increased a little bit. I wanted it to increase a little bit. But mainly muscle. Gained a lot of muscle on a plant-based diet. But you can gain weight, you can lose weight. It's not very hard. Just have to have a little bit of discipline, and if you need some help, there's some resources there that can help you at Animal Justice 21. I gotta go check my basement, make sure it's not flooding. I'll be right back. It's okay. Why can't I see the percentage of the battery? That's kind of annoying. Oh, 46. Is it? Alright, let's go upstairs. Gotta do a few things off of my list today. Take you guys with me. You coming, Nova? She's been in the same spot the whole time. Nova! Go eat your food. Oh well, I guess she just wants to to stay there. Be a lazy dog. Lazy husky. She just sleeps all day. Basically sleeps all day. I need to eat. I didn't eat anything yet today. What should I make? I'm gonna make some food. Let's make some soy curls. I need to go get some tofu. So I can still plug this in here. Turbo power. That's funny. How's it turbo power? Why are these messages being held for review? You can't say those things. Nobody's going to see them. Is that your goal for today? That's kind of funny. Do better. Don't do that. I do not recommend doing that. That's kind of funny, though. But you can do that and be vegan, so, I mean... Yeah, I don't really eat kimchi either. I have a friend of mine that eats it a lot. He'll like carries it around with him sometimes, just like eats it. It's kind of funny. I had another buddy that would do that with honey. He would just have honey with him all the time, and he would just like squirt it in his mouth. That's kind of weird. There's plant-based honey though. I didn't even know this until like I was vegan for over a year. There's plant-based honey. You can even make it yourself. It's only a couple ingredients. I still have never got any. And around here, there's like a lot of apple orchards. You can make honey from apples. I need to see if some of the local apple places have it, or want to like possibly add it to their inventory. I've been learning a lot about the bee industry. And honeybees only make honey for part of the season, so the other time they rent their bees out to pollinate different plants. And it's not required, but it makes it cheaper they get bigger yields, make more money. So a lot of industrial plant farming uses rented bees, and I've heard some vegans say that they only do that because there's so many honeybees that they do that, but that's not really true. It's not like they do that. I don't know what's a good way to explain it. It's not like they use bees for pollination because there's so many honeybees. It's like it's like a brother and sister kind of businesses. Like they're codependent. Like one's not dependent on the other one. They actually, I'm pretty sure that companies that rent bees out, they make more money renting the bees out to pollinate plants than they do making the honey. So if anything, it's kind of the other way around. They only make honey because they have the bees that pollinate the plants, and also they make honey. So should we be more mindful of what we buy plant-wise that comes from bees being rented? Probably. But like I said, it's not a requirement, so that there are, if you buy those plants specifically, like apples, that's why I was thinking about it, because apples are one of those products. If you buy local apples, you can ask the people if they use bees or not. And if you find somebody local, smaller farm that doesn't use bees, buy those products from them, you know? Don't support the big industry that's renting bees from other people. There's also a bee-free certificate on some products, not around here, but it's a thing in some places. So probably, if you're vegan, you should probably be looking for those. But there's different ways that plants get pollinated. So there's like, and we can improve these systems by, instead of renting bees and bringing bees in to pollinate, we can plant, wildflowers that bring wild bees, and then they can pollinate them without having to be like rented and being contained and exploited like that. They breed bees, like, you can just use wild bees, just try to attract the wild bees and then use them. It's pretty interesting. Learn a little bit more about it. Let's cook some soy. Soy does not use bees. Maybe I'll post a list of the plants that you should be more mindful of when you're buying them. Like I said, either try to buy them local, ask the farmers if they use bees or not. My box of soy curls. My box of soy curls is getting kind of low. What's up, Allison? Yo, Jason. Facts. Yeah, I got the big box of soy curls. I only have there's maybe a little bit left in the bottom. What is it, 12 pounds? 12 pounds of soy curls. I probably have 2 pounds left. You despise capitalism, but do you support the biggest animal exploitation companies? You know who the number one supporter to Trump was? JBS. The Brazilian meat company. They kill more cows than any other company, I'm pretty sure. They gave him $5 million. They gave him $5 million. I'm pretty sure it's $5 million for his campaign. And in return, they were able to get publicly traded on the stock exchange. When before they were denied because they were found, I don't know if they were guilty or were just being investigated for blackmail. It's kind of funny how it all works out. They weren't allowed to be publicly traded because of their blackmail conspiracy, and then they end up giving Trump more money than anybody else, and he allows them to be publicly traded. And it's just wild. And if you buy anything that comes from a cow, you're probably supporting JBS. Or National Beef. National Beef is the other one. I was at Aldi the other day, and they were restocking the shelves with different cow parts, different steaks and whatever. And it's all these different labels, right? Different labels of things, and it's all coming out of a National Beef box. They factory farm cows. They slaughter the cows, and then they package them in dozens of different labels. So you think it's coming from this nice local family-owned farm. It's really just all from National Beef or JBS. And they just put different labels on it, so people think that they're buying from some certain brand. Meanwhile, it really comes from the same couple of companies. They're all it's all controlled by it's all controlled by a handful of people. One of the best things you can do for other humans is also be vegan. Speak up for humans. You can help volunteer with my plant access initiative to help feed food insecure people healthy plant-based options. That's something I need to do today. Where's my laptop? It's on my list of things to do. Trying to get some churches. Reach out to your local churches. I have a template for you. I'll send it to you. Send it to your local churches asking for donations or like for them to set up a fundraiser. Or not. It's not a fundraiser. What is it when you collect food? Ask them to collect food for the local food pantries, specifically plant-based options. Get all the people in these churches going out buying plant-based options. Take the food, give it to the food banks. We can give them why vegan cards so they can look into it. It links to Animal Justice 21 so people can learn more about veganism and the ethics behind it if they want to. And they can get free food or very, very low cost food. Yeah, it's a really good way to help other people too, while helping animals, or sparing animals from being brought into this exploitative world. So you can do both at the same time. So we're literally doing it. We're doing it. You can help. You can help if you want to. You can reach out to me. I have my email in the... Is my email in the description? My email's on my channel, I think. You can go to my page and find my email. Or go to Animal Justice 21. There's a contact button on there that you can send an email that will also come to me. So if you want to get involved with the Animal Justice Network, go to Animal Justice 21, hit the contact button, send me an email. I'll let you know how you can help humans and animals. Other animals. Humans are animals, so alright, one thing at a time. The nets on vegan farms. Bro, you're another person talking about vegan farms. Do you think all crops are vegan farms? Like, what's a vegan farm? You mean the farmer's vegan? Or do you mean they just grow plants? Please clarify, because somebody else I was talking to yesterday said the same thing, a vegan farm, and they were just talking about plant farms. They weren't. That's not a farmer that grows plants is not a vegan farm. So clarify. Are you talking about a vegan farmer, or are you talking about somebody that just grows plants? What? Why is she overdue for that? She got an email that one of the dogs needs a vaccine, but she had an appointment after. Maybe it was about the same time. I thought she had an appointment after that. Ay, ay, ay. See what I can't stand about you people. You didn't even answer the question, bro. Nobody's telling you to not eat food. What are you talking about? You want to be a vegan, everybody else has to be one. People don't want to be vegan. Like, that's not... People don't want other people to be vegan because they're vegan. That really are just explaining how you have no idea what you're talking about. That's all I see there, is you saying that you have no clue what veganism is. It's so crazy when you think about it. It's just like the arguments that people had for slavery, pro-slavery arguments for human slavery. It's like the same thing. Like, why do you prefer, if you prefer not to have slaves, why do you want me to prefer not to have slaves? I should have the freedom to choose whatever I want. Like, that's not like that's not what people are saying. They don't want you to be more like them. They want you to just leave the fucking animals alone. Like, your choices have a victim behind it. I don't care if you're like me or not like me. You can be completely different than me and still be vegan. And still, like, respect animals, autonomy. Let them do what they want to do. Like, some of these animals we've created are disabled. Like, they literally grow for a couple of months, disabled, and then we kill them. It's horrible. It's like the worst thing that you could do to another animal. It's really crazy. Really crazy. You're like, well, vegans want me to be like them. Like, no, just stop exploiting other animals. It's about the animals. It's not about what I prefer. Like, I would also prefer if people ate healthier food, like vegan food, eat whole plants, you know? But if you want to go and you want to eat ice cream and drink beer and eat, you know, McPlants or whatever, and vegan fast food, like, that's your preference, go ahead and do that. Like, that, you're not victimizing an animal when you choose those options. It's probably not the best for you. That's not what I would prefer other people to be doing. But at the end of the day, that's your choice. Like, I'm not going to force you to be healthy. But when you start victimizing other animals who don't want to suffer and don't want to die for your fucking taste buds, that's an issue. Why are you so angry, dude? Why are you angry at people that are compassionate and they want you to be a little bit more compassionate? You're so frustrated, bro. You gonna go take it out on some baby animals now, like the shitty human you are? What is your picture of? Go to Animal Justice 21. You can see some of the public reflections. Tad was just talking about this house that this guy uses for, like, hunting animals, and it's horrific. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad reading that. Like, some people are just so brainwashed. and they get like hunting is a sport. You don't need to hunt. Like you don't need to go kill animals for anything. And that comment saying that other people wouldn't know what to do, like, that's so stupid too. I actually have a bunch of vegan emergency like food pouches. What's oh, I don't have any here, do I? I think they're downstairs. It's called, and they have some that aren't vegan, but a lot of vegan options. It's called Heather's something. Let's see if I can find it. These would actually be great to take on the march. Maybe I'll get some for the march. They're kind of expensive though. It's not just called Heather's Meals. Oh no. It thinks that I mistyped. Heather's Choice? Did they redo the branding? I think it might be called Heather's Choice. She was on Shark Tank? Oh, the store is unavailable. Oh, maybe she went out of business. Yeah, I think it was called Heather's Choice. That sucks. I don't see it anywhere anymore. That's something that I thought about before. When you're just went out of business like last year. Looks like they changed the packaging too. Since when I bought it, bought them years ago. Actually, I don't know if I have any more. I ate them. Can I not sign in? I just want to look at this. Oh my goodness, this makes it fucking difficult. She has an apple pie breakfast here. This was one that she used to have. Vegan friendly. You just add water. There were several breakfast ones that were vegan, and a couple of. There was like a peanut stew. The buckwheat breakfast. This is one that I used to have. I don't know if you can see it. They were really good. But I'm sure there's another company that does it now. Oh, and then she changed the packaging to look like this. I thought it looked better before. Made in Alaska. But yeah, like that kind of product, you make it once and you know, people buy it and it's good for years and years, and it's like, how do you make any money off of that? Like you find the market to sell to, you sell it to them, and then they don't have to buy it again for a really long time. It's not a very good like business to be in, you know. Hey, thanks for the star and the other gift. I didn't see it, but the sunshine. That's cool. A lot of stars. That's cool. But yeah, you can be a prepper and you can buy a bunch of like vegan dehydrated meals. You can make your own. You know, a lot of people. If you're a real prepper, you would make it yourself, right? Um, and you can be vegan and have guns. Like, just because you're vegan doesn't mean that you're anti-guns. Like, and you can go to the shooting range and practice shooting at targets instead of shooting at animals. And then if the world was ending and if you had to hunt an animal to survive, I mean, you could still be vegan and you know, hunt an animal. It would suck. It would be like a last resort thing, but if that's what it comes down to, you know, it would be more justified. But that's not how we're living right now. So don't do it. I'd probably I probably shouldn't say that. But if there's a guy that I knew in end of the world times and he was going around hunting animals, I would probably just take his food and not go hunt other animals. Because then I would feed myself and I would save animals at the same time. While you're out there hunting animals, you might end up being hunted. So, yeah. End of the world scenario, you better watch out for the vegans because you might be higher up on the list than other animals. Oh damn, I'm waiting for my soy curls to rehydrate, and I forgot to put the water in here. They're just sitting here on the warm stove. Alright, I gotta knock a couple things off my list here. Air hydration. Whoa, did this? Is this a generic message? Yeah. Why does it think I just signed up for the March? That's weird. Alright, I need to do some stuff. I need to stop reading the comments. Okay, I need to make a couple of posts about the march. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to YouTube. I guess on TikTok I need to make a video, don't I? You can't do posts. Well, maybe I'll make a video, a real quick video. Oh, well, my laptop sucks. The camera sucks on my laptop. I'm gonna do some TikTok streams using my laptop, but I'm gonna use my phone as a camera and the studio on my laptop. You can put more things on the screen. It's kind of like I gotta see if it gets you less viewers like YouTube does when you use a laptop to stream. You get way less viewers than a mobile device. I wonder if TikTok's the same or not. But there's way more features using a computer than using your phone. What? There's a vegan bakery in Frederick, Maryland. And I guess they were at the farmer's market today. She completely sold out. She stacks the table up with all this crazy good stuff. Totally sold out today. Very cool. Org. Yes. Or you know what? Can I pull it off my phone? Probably saves them automatically. What's up, Martin? Bye, Ben. It's Ben leaving. What is happening? Why am I not signed in? Alright. Yeah, on our animal justice donation goal, we are still a little bit over 50% to the goal, trying to get up to $2,500. We're at about $1,300 now. These funds will go to helping support the march to abolish animal testing. We did order a bunch of cards and little handouts, a bunch of stickers. I have to still get a couple of shirts ordered. I'm gonna get some shirts made for Animal Justice 21. And if you want some stuff, let me know. I'll send you some stuff for free. Try to bring more people into the site so that people can learn about veganism. Trying to get more monthly donations. That way we have reoccurring funds that we can keep growing, keep helping other activists. That's one of the big things that I want to do, is take this money and then give it to other activists for reaching more people. I think what I'm going to do is, now that Animal Justice 21 is tracking who is referring people, whoever refers the most people to Animal Justice 21, I'm going to send them more animal justice stuff, and or possibly like give them certain things, even just money. Send them some money, like a referral bonus. So keep sending more people to Animal Justice 21. Like, if you need equipment to stream, if you need equipment to go out, like, I'm frozen. Like, if you need a tripod, let me know. You can request some equipment support from Animal Justice, and I will designate some funds to go to activists so that they can go and feel more comfortable doing outreach. The only thing that I ask in return is you just share the animal justice stuff. Like, that's it. You need a referral link? No, people can just put it in there. Like, just when people go to Animal Justice 21, it'll say, like, how did you hear about this? Most people are clicking social media. Like, most referrals are coming from social media or somehow online. Some people say in person, like street activism, but then it'll ask like who, like, and people can type things in. You can type in whatever you want. So just tell people to use your name. Just say, hey, let them know that Jason sent you, Tad, you want some resources? I don't think I saw your message, but I will definitely send you some. Thanks for letting me know. These gnats are crazy. Yeah, there's a running group also. If you want to join the march later this year, if you can't, I think they're gonna start a week later. They're gonna start in Albany, a week after the march starts, and they're gonna, instead of walking 50 miles a day, they're gonna run 30 miles a day, and try to meet at the end. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Things might change as it gets closer, but if you're a runner, that might be pretty interesting to you. Oh. The fuck? If you're trying to ask me questions or you want me to see your message, I'm not paying attention to the comments, so I'm sorry. Okay, Tad's the last person to tag me. Ground turkey. I was just at the turkey slaughterhouse. There's a trail of blood going inside. They were literally bleeding out before even going in there. I saw, actually no, I have to wait a day before I can like go back and remix part of the stream. I can go back now and clip out the beginning where I could literally see them pull a dead turkey out and throw them down like into the waste bin. And they're pulling out the live turkeys and hanging them up on the shackles. It was really sad to see. This ad's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm gonna use it anyway because that's what they have. But I don't know about that picture, especially the way it cuts it off. It says "Save lives tomorrow." Why does it say "Save lives tomorrow"? I don't know. It says "March today, save lives tomorrow." I don't know. It just kind of seems weird to me. Good AI pictures. I hate how Instagram, you can't have links. It's kind of annoying. There's a supplies list here. Participant guide. Yeah, on stories, you can do it on a story. You can put a link, but not for a post. I guess I should make a story too, I guess, right? I just say I guess twice. Can I make a story from my post? I don't use Instagram very often. I'm new to Instagram and I'm new to TikTok. I don't ever really make stories. Let's see. Wait, what? Wait, what? How do you make a story? I thought there was just like a button. To like add to my story, right? Oh no, Reels? Create an ad? Wait, so when I hit create, I can do a post. I guess that's a video, but I need to have a video. A picture or video, a live video, an ad, or AI. What's AI on Instagram now? You can create AI stuff on Instagram. I've never seen that here before. Meta AI Studio. Interesting. I don't know how to make a story. Do I have to do it on my phone? gotta check my food. It's probably burning. Oh my goodness. That's good. I don't have It's taking me way too long to do this. I don't have any vegetables either, do I? No. Trying to get rid of all these gnats, and I don't know what it was downstairs in the trash can. It was a new bag too. There's barely anything in the trash can. I guess my roommates threw some food scraps down in the bottom of the trash can, and it's just been sitting down there for like 2 days. I opened it to throw something away, and 1,000 gnats flew out of the trash can. Like, I was horrified. They're fucking everywhere. I need to season my pan up again. Stuff's sticking to it. There's so many up here. They're all in my room and shit. Some sunflower seeds, some chia seeds. Some pumpkin seeds. Totally missing all my veggies, some olive oil. This is what I'm eating. A little. It's a bunch of soy curls. What I normally eat. Soy curls with nutritional yeast and a bunch of different seeds. I don't have any walnuts. Normally I'll throw some walnuts in there. And different vegetables. There's another Jason. It's the same person. Somebody did that with VPN. They made a VPN, a fake VPN account, and was commenting that on my, basically the same thing. Commenting on some of my videos. Copied her profile picture. I mean, their profile picture. I still mess up saying that sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, report them. Moto Toad. That's a cool name. That's a funny name. Why aren't you vegan? What do I have to do next? I got a lot of shit I'm supposed to do today. I haven't really been keeping up with my tasks the last couple days. Been meeting a lot of dogs. Had a lot of meet and greets for upcoming bookings, but I have not had many bookings the last couple weeks, which really sucks. Yeah, thanks for being here. No one. Appreciate it. If I see you behind the 7-Eleven, I'm gonna ask you why you're not vegan. Won't be as easy to escape. Right now you can just swipe away. You meet me in person, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Yeah, 40. I have more viewers today than I did yesterday at the slaughterhouse, which kind of sucks. I wish I got more views being at the slaughterhouse, but I didn't stream very long. I did like what, I was there for like an hour and a half, I think. I did like an hour on YouTube, and then I did like 30 minutes on TikTok, but then my phone was dying, so I had to go. So, but it was my first TikTok stream at the slaughterhouse. So I was able to show some other people that aren't on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep doing that, definitely. I need to get like another tripod though. God damn it, are these gnats in my food? These damn bugs bother me so much. So actually, this is my main phone. I'm streaming right now on my backup phone. It was really cheap. I think it was like a $30 phone. It actually has a pretty good camera. The only thing I have on it is YouTube, basically. I got it just so I could stream. I'll probably stream YouTube on this phone, and I'll stream TikTok on my other phone. But my tripod, so this is on my tripod, it only can hold one phone. I don't know if I can get something to attach to this tripod so I can put another phone next to it, or if I need to get like another tripod and then have two tripods. I don't know if that would be a lot. If I could get like an attachment and clip it onto the side. I'm home now, so it's connected to my Wi-Fi, but yeah, I would probably use a hotspot. But yeah, there's no service on this phone. And using a hotspot, my battery would go down really fast. I think that's what happened yesterday because I was hotspotting for my tablet to pull up the investigation footage on my tablet. And then I forgot to turn it off. So I wasn't even really using it, and it was on. I think it drained my battery. Yeah, Ted, that would be cool. Thanks. I got the phone at Walmart. It's like a Motorola, I think. Get the cheap one. I just got like one of the cheaper phones. And you can get some cheap service for it if you want to. Like, get like a monthly card or whatever for like another $30 or something like that. And it would work for a couple of streams. Just go somewhere you can use their Wi-Fi. That's something you can do. Like coffee shops. I did that one time. I went and did outreach outside of one of the coffee shops that I like to go to and just connected to their Wi-Fi. I was standing out front doing outreach off their Wi-Fi, streaming it. That would be crazy connecting to the slaughterhouse. What the fuck? I'm used to all those little gnats flying around. There's a big ass fly in here. My hotspot, it's funny when my hotspot says, stop eating animals. So when I go to the slaughterhouse and I turn my hotspot on, if anybody's looking at the Wi-Fi, one of them says stop eating animals. I should make that the name of my home Wi-Fi too. My Wi-Fi says go vegan, nice. Go away. The password is I'm vegan. That's funny. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so it holds two phones. You just screw it into the top of your tripod. You could probably do something like that. Are you guys in the Animal Justice Discord? Put the link in there so everybody can see it. That's probably a good idea. If you're not in the Animal Justice Discord, somebody can type it in here. It's hold on. It's dsc.gg/animaljustice21. God damn it. That gnat just flew right into my food. Wonder how many gnats I'm eating while eating this food. Yeah, dsc.gg/animaljustice21. We got a short link for it, so it's easy to invite people. Oh, you guys just went there and copied it. That works too. Yeah, whichever channel. The off topic would be good. All right. Davisaurus Rex.
How do I even get a fly in my bedroom? I had to come in through multiple doors. My door's never open because the AC is in here.
So it had to have like snuck in when I came in. And downstairs the door's open sometimes because of all the dogs. Okay. Got a couple things crossed off. Thaddeus posting some links in the Discord. Do you guys want to go with me to the cat house? I gotta go check on the cats. Gotta go clean the litter boxes, walk the dog. I'll switch phones. Bring my charger because my phone's gonna die. To the cat house, the cat sanctuary. She takes in all the stray cats and gets them fixed and gives them a nice place to live. It's really nice. Yeah, I've had a pretty bad headache the last 2 days because of the smoke here. It seems a little bit better in here. I have an air quality monitor, and it's at 7. Yesterday it was at 12. Normally, you're like safe up to like 35. If it's over 35, you might want to think about wearing a mask. It's literally at 12 in my bedroom. I don't know what it is outside. But before I even went to the slaughterhouse, I had a headache. Not very bad, but like kind of annoying. I had a headache all day yesterday. Woke up this morning, still had a headache. It's not as bad now as it was earlier, but it's still a little bit like it's a little like it didn't go away completely, but it's not too bad. How do I'm gonna stop the stream on this phone and try to pick it up on my other phone. Or maybe I'll just turn my hotspot on and then plug this phone in when I get there, and then I can carry this phone around with me. That's probably a better thing to do. Let's do that. Let's go. It's not very bright. Let's do this. I haven't got the animal justice stuff yet. It has been shipped. I'm hoping it might come today. It might come on Monday. Can't wait for it to get here and see how it is. Ship some stuff out. Maybe we'll make some more or change it a little bit. Change things up a little bit. And then get more. Keep sending it out. If you guys weren't here earlier, I was talking about like a referral program. If you guys keep sending. Are we still good? If you send the most people to Animal Justice 21, I will send you some credits to get or send you some supplies, or send you some different things, whatever you need. Like if you need an adapter to put another phone on your tripod, or you just need a tripod to go out and do activism, if you send people to Animal Justice 21, I will credit you supplies. Like I'll send you some supplies if that's what you need help with. Like David, if you need a new phone, I can find you a cheap phone. I'll send you a cheap phone. Send a bunch of people to Animal Justice 21. And I'll send you some supplies also, like the cards and flyers, and you can pass it out to people. These puppies are going to be crazy out here. Ready? You want to see what the puppies are doing? Ah! Oh my God, Lulu. What's up, dogs? You guys drink all your water? They probably need more water. table was moved like 5 feet again. Oh no, they unplugged my camera and chewed the cord up. That's not good. And there's poop on it. Who pooped on the deck? How did poop get on the cord when there's not even poop under there? They clearly stepped in it. Dude, I'm just constantly cleaning up after these pups. Now I need a new cord. And to wash my hands. No, don't do that. Jump inside. We lost the stream for a minute. I was refilling their water. One of the puppies, they were playing yesterday, and one of the puppies grabbed the other puppy's ear, and he fell. It's him. And he fell and cut, like ripped his ear. Pretty bad. It's like a pretty good cut on his ear. And of course it's all dirty now. I gotta clean it off. It's crazy how fast I can tell them apart. Really just come out and know which one it is. Hey, stop. This is not going to heal. I mean, it's going to heal, but it's not going to close back up. He's going to have a slit in his ear. I kind of feel bad for him, but... Now we're gonna change your name to Flappy. I don't know. What should we name him? God, that sucks, man. I feel so bad for him. He like it doesn't even faze him at all. Back up, dogs. You're so cute. A bunch of little snapping turtles. Daphne. Okay, let's run real quick. Let's go check on the cats. Can I zoom this out? Zoom this out like my other phone. They're gonna get me. What do you want? She does this to me all the time. Are you the best dog? You too. You too. Rah, rah, rah. You're good too, Nero. Nero with his teeth. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Are you so handsome? Are you so handsome? With your little teeth sticking out? What are you eating? Puppy peeing? What are you eating? You so handsome? Are you so handsome? You got something on your nose here. Is that a scab? Or mud? Maybe mud. It was a little wet out here this morning. That's why they got a little bit of mud on them. They got a little muddy this morning. Alright, let me turn off my... Oh, it's a different phone. Like, why is it so small? Rodolfo. Tripod. Uh-oh, wrong time. I hate when you schedule a stream and then when you hit done and it just starts to go live anyway. It's like, that is not what I hit. Oh shit, I just broke the zipper on my bag. I hope my tripod doesn't fall out. As I literally push the tripod out with the pedal. Alright, it's gonna go in here. Whoa, what is that? A Plymouth? Oh, he's parking. You guys want to see a cool car? This guy on his fucking phone. How's it going? Nice car.
Ooh, 54.
4, nice. It's Barracuda. Let me get it to the front here. Nice. A 64 Plymouth Barracuda. I don't know what this person's doing. They're just sitting here, so I'm gonna go. Not waiting for you. Yeah, I like old cars like that. There was a bunch of cars out yesterday. Probably a car show going on. I also saw the one Lamborghini in town. There's a Cybertruck. There's a guy around here that has a Lamborghini. He drives it through town every once in a while. I've seen him before. Is that a husky? There's a husky over there. I don't have any of my cards. Otherwise, I would go meet him. Should have brought some cards. It's a decent temperature to walk your dog right now. Free lunch and groceries. Plant access initiative and give free plant foods. I think that might have been part of the church there. That's on my list of things to do today is outreach to some churches. When I get back, I might switch to TikTok. Do a TikTok stream and do some of the other work I gotta do today. Maybe have some TikTok conversations. What the fuck is that thing? This guy has a slingshot here. Do you know what a slingshot is? The car, vehicle. Let me show this too. This is a slingshot. It's got one wheel in the back. Yeah, 3 wheels. Right next to the cat house. And we're here. Oh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. I'll break my phone. Alright, we made it. Yeah, the Aptera cars are cool. I don't know if they are really available yet, are they? They're 3-wheel like that, but they have solar panels on the top, don't they? What's up, dog? The protector of the cat house. 1. See how many kitties we can find. Hey, baby. 2. Oh, here's the cute one. Hi, baby. Your name's Toad, I think, right? Like they're. Oh, here's the blind one. Hi, baby. The blind kitty. KO me. She says, rub my belly. Rub my belly. They love each other. They're best friends. Okay. Did you guys pee anywhere? Every time I come here, I gotta clean up a mess. Hey, it actually looks pretty good. Okay. That's just the regular house. This is the cat room. The cat room. Meow. Are you the one that's gonna attack me? One of them swatted at me earlier. Hi, baby. Be noisy. The little kitten. The other little kitten. Where are the rest of them? Get out of here. What are you guys doing outside, huh? Somebody peed there. Why are your litter boxes turned around? I didn't even notice that earlier. let's see if I plug my phone in the kitchen. If it still streams in here. Don't pee on my tripod, please. Back it up, back it up. I don't know what. It keeps trying to set something up on my phone. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Goldfish, why are you not vegan though? You think it's okay to objectify animals? Would you eat that cat? Look at that. Look at that. I bet you can't do that with your leg. Look at that cat in the background coming out of there. That was funny. It was like stretching. Oh, look at that, more stretching. Oh, more stretching. A kitten sandwich. Look at this little cat in this big bed. Oh my goodness. Look how tiny you are. Boop. I don't know what to do here. I don't have the great bags for the litter things. This is a cat meat farm. All different types of cats. For your mouth pleasure. It's nothing like turning a cat into a sandwich for your taste. I was at the turkey slaughterhouse yesterday. They were taking injured turkeys that were bleeding, literally a trail of blood, into the slaughterhouse. They were injured and bleeding before they even went into the slaughterhouse. Do you think that's abuse? Everyone thinks, oh, they don't even feel it happening. It's just to go into the slaughterhouse. They don't know. And then boom, lights out. Like, that's not what happens. That's literally not what happens to any animals. Literally zero. That cat just peed all on the outside of the door. I think it's trying to connect to the air conditioner here. Or something. And something keeps popping up on the screen and it's pausing the stream. Goldfish. Go to animaljustice21.org. It's the pinned comment. Go there and ask yourself why you're not vegan. Yeah, no. You're just a shitty human then. Why don't you eat dogs and cats? But you eat other animals. You don't really care about animals, do you? You just care about some animals. Like, look at this little cat. Oh, you're gonna stop now that I turn the camera on you? You're gonna stop? You were just like scratching the bed. It was really cute. Why are you biting me? Giving me love bites? No bites, no bites. Well, some people have pet pigs and pet cows and pet chickens. I used to have pet chickens and a pet turkey. Pet ducks. So, since I had those pet chickens and pet turkey and pet ducks, you're not going to exploit any more birds, are you? Because now they're pets. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's just a label that you give them so that you can exploit some animals and not other animals. Hey, get out of there. This is a real cat farm. We're gonna turn this kitten into some nuggets. Right, kitty? Some kitty nuggets. Kitty nuggets. Kitty nuggets. Kitty nuggets. Kitty nuggets. See, they had a really good life. They got pets. They got love. This one's a little scared of me now. Like, stop messing with me. You treat others how you're treated. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to treat others how you want to be treated. You don't. Trying to set up their Wi-Fi. Keeps trying to connect the damn phone. Back up. Oh my God, I'm struggling. Another spot here I have to clean. I'll do the other litter box later. Upstairs, because I didn't bring out the scoop. There's one upstairs. I can do real quick. So, I mean, no, the one upstairs I'll have to do later. I can do one in the other room. Real quick, so let's go do that. Goldfish just wants to stay willfully ignorant. Subhuman. Hey, that one was wrapped around here. Now this one is not even close to reaching. What the hell? How was that one like that? Aha. Got it. I'm being supervised by a cat with no eyes. What is it? Now we walk the dog. Oh my goodness, you're such a cutie with your little tongue sticking out. Cody used to do that all the time. He would just sit or lay down and his tongue would just be sticking out just a little bit. Trash needs to go out. It's funny because the lady that lives here is just like me. She has so much stuff here that like I have, like these cups with the glass straws and the lid. I have that same set. And I was getting the cat food out earlier, and I was looking at what's in her fridge. She's got literally some of the same stuff that I get. I thought it was kind of cool. The So Delicious yogurt. Score. Very nice, very nice. The nut pods. Nice. The oat milk. I drink the same coffee. But then unfortunately, there's some other things like the heavy whipping cream, a lot of cheese and a lot of eggs. A lot of butter. Are you ready? You ready? Ooh. Big baby. Here's the big baby. She's like, not me. She said, look at my butt. Plop. She plops. She plops back down. Yeah, she is. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. She says, I'm not big, I'm just big boned. I got the big bones. Do you want to go for a walk? You want to... Oh. Want to go outside? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Here's Blind Kitty again. Oh, there goes Blind Kitty. Oh, paper towel down. Good girl, good cutie. She's like, I'm ready. This is the door. This is the door. Are we going out? Let's go. This way. Ah! Trying to not exactly show the street and everything. Luna! The neighbor's dog's name is Luna. She's a husky. And she barks a lot. I don't think she's out. She's out most of the time. So I don't think she's out right now. Oh! I just stepped in a hole. That's your poop. Don't pull me. She does not walk on a leash very well. She likes to pull. Alright, that's it. Go potty. What a lovely looking dachshund. You could turn this dog into a lot of hot dogs. A lot of wiener dogs. She looks like she ate the dachshunds that I normally care for. Alright, go. Like most dogs that pull on a smaller leash like this, she does better on a longer leash. Like I've brought my 20-foot leash a few times. But that has a small clip, and I'm worried about her, like, breaking it. That's me. Where did all this go? Oh, there they are. I walked too far away. Phone in the house that has my hotspot right now. This phone has no service, so I had to come back to the house. Let's go over here. Here's the catio. Look, the people that think humans are better than cats, I bet you can't do this with your leg. Cat gymnastics. Hi, babies. Are you just chilling in the tunnel? Hi, baby. Kaomi, come here. It's gonna start raining soon. Oh no. Okay, I'll come over to see the dog. Oh, somebody's hissing at her. Oh. Chomping on the grass, huh? You're so cute. You're such a cutie. Nice. What is it? Look, she just turned her head. What is it? Look, she wants to chase something. Oh, she hears it's a bird behind the fence. That's really cool, doing a bunch of activism. Let's go. Hey, you're doing the We the Free events. You have cards with codes on them, right? You can customize your code to show the resources that you want. If you go to the challenges section, Animal Justice 21 is now on there, so you can add that into the challenges with like Challenge 22 and the other ones. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really severe storm. It was only like a 30% chance, but there's probably gonna be some lightning and thunder. If it is gonna storm, I gotta get back and let all the puppies inside. It'll cool things off a little bit though. And with Animal Justice 21, I'm offering to help activists with whatever support I can, whatever you need the most to either start or keep doing activism. Specifically streaming. Like if you need something that's stopping you from streaming your outreach, then let me know and share Animal Justice 21 around. Now it's probably going to be harder for people that are international, but I'm willing to send you equipment and Animal Justice 21 resources. So just let me know what you need. Share Animal Justice 21. Let people know that, or let people know like who you are when people are going to look it up, because it asks people how they found out about Animal Justice 21. So if they put your name in, I'll be able to see that. Whoever gets a lot of referrals to Animal Justice 21, I will help send you some equipment or resources or whatever you need to be able to keep doing what you're doing. She's spinning me around. Let me go this way. Look at her fluffy tail. Yeah, you can go on TikTok and YouTube at the same time if you use another software. Like you can use, I think, like Streamlabs. You have to have the premium subscription though. OBS, I think OBS might be free. You just have to figure out how to do it. It's a little bit more technical. There's other ones. I should probably figure it out myself. Or just get another phone, get another cheap phone. Like I'm using a $30 phone to stream this right now. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tad, but hopefully we'll get enough streamers going so there will be people streaming all the time. That's my goal with Animal Justice 21. On the community page, you can see like 50 different content creators, and it pulls their lives onto the Animal Justice 21 site. I want somebody to basically be live all the time. You know what I mean? And there can be multiple people, and you can go there and see the different streams and go back and forth from them, comment on the streams right there on the Animal Justice 21 site. We can add more creators on there. If you're not on there and you want to be on there, let me know. Like Tad, I don't know if you're on there because you just recently started doing outreach. So I will add you on there. So people can find your channel. Thanks for stopping by. Like reading your comments. Alright, are you done? You didn't poop. Probably because you eat so much meat, dog. We have to go because I'm gonna get rained out if I don't leave now. Let's go. Okay. Litter box is changed. Cleaned up a few spots. Walk her. We're gonna feed you. I would normally like to feed her when I get here and then walk her before I leave, but didn't quite work out that way, so. You should probably get some supplements too, dog. Or is this supplemented? She's on the raw meat diet. It is a formula. It does have a lot of supplements in it. Supplement. Can't read that. So it's not just raw meat like you would think. It actually has a lot of supplements in it. Hey, leave your cat alone. What is this? On my head, whack myself in the head with a bowl. Some pumpkin. And a nice bag of veggies. That's like what I feed my dogs, all those veggies and the pumpkin. Oh shit, that's what I forgot to put in there. I can do it later, but I put pumpkin, I have this pumpkin powder that I put in with the dog food that I make. Noosh. I'm gonna put some noosh in there too. Some of the seeds that I have upstairs that I eat, I need to put in the dog food. Nice. Yeah, that would be awesome. Definitely. Excuse me, big girl. I'll be back later. Alright. Put this back over here. Hear the thunder? Yeah, no, that would be cool. If you want to donate to animal justice, that'll go towards helping animals and creating other activists or helping other activists. And another one of the projects is actually evaluating other animal charities. So kind of like ACE, the animal charity evaluators, they focus mainly on welfare. The animal justice evaluators focuses on abolition and fills that gap. Trying to spotlight some more organizations that focus on the actual root cause of the problem, not just putting band-aids over, the problem that we have today, which is so much worse than people think. There's a little smoke bar. Oh no, I'm getting caught in the rain. Feel a little bit. Not this again. I'm getting flashbacks from the last time I got caught in the rain. Just this one gray cloud above me. Back. I'm getting stuck in the rain almost. Maybe. I think I'll make it. My house is right up here. It's raining over there. I can see the rain coming, so that's why I left really quick. I gotta get back and get the puppies in. All the dogs, they all gotta get food. Oh no. I should be wearing glasses. The ground, there's road here, it's all ground. And that gust of wind just blew a bunch of shit in my eyes. Whoa, that was loud. I can't see it. It's about to rain its ass off. Alright, hold on, camera off. hear the puppies. Both. Very windy, and I was trying to get back here really quick. I always like watching Daphne and the puppies. Poopies, 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 poopies. Where's the one with the hurt ear? It's him. I can see the other puppy smelling it. You know when people like get their tongue cut in half and then they have like two tongues? That's what his ear looks like. Look at that one run with their ears back, just flapping around. Oh my god, that was kind of cute. Is that you, Nero? You get your ears back and you're running. And his ears aren't that big. I don't think it was him. Is it you? With your flappy ears? Blue? This is blue. Alright, it's starting to rain. Let's go, we're going inside. Y'all know, they're like ready to go. Ready to go in. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna probably start another stream on TikTok in a little bit, so catch me over there. And maybe Ben and Jason will join again like the other day, and we can have some conversations with some vegan curious people. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I might stream the storm a little bit too. Sit outside and have some conversations. So I have 3 dogs. I have the 2 shepherds and Nova. She might want to come out. Back up. And then it's like 10 foster dogs. So I have 8 puppies. And then Bo and Raya. And then Rose is still here. Basically, I'll just consider Rose mine temporarily. But she's not like up for adoption. Her guardian is going to take her back eventually. But if anybody asks anything, Rose is mine also, because I'm not allowed to have dogs here overnight technically. So what is that? 14 dogs. Sky, you're not supposed to be in that bin or up on the table. Let me see your teeth. Let me see your teeth. Waiting for him to close his mouth. No, don't jump on me. What are you doing back there? Okay, I'm leaving for real this time. Thank you all. I'll see you over on TikTok or next time. Next time I'm live here. I'll try to go live every day if I can. Some days I can't. So, peace.